Context is so important when taking advice from people, especially successful people, because many times what you see on the surface doesn't communicate the full story sufficient enough for you to make a decision based on that story that they've told you. You see a young entrepreneur, for example, right, who is going through it. No sales are coming in as much. He has been in the business for like 2-3 years, and he has watched The Social Network, Facebook's True Story. He has watched the movie, and then he goes to a business mentor, and the mentor is like, bro, you can't give up right now. You're just 2 years in the game, right? It took Facebook 10 years to become profitable. It took Apple 40 years to become a $1 trillion company. You're not going to achieve greatness overnight. Hold up. Facebook started February 2004. By December 2004, that's in how many months? 11 months, right? Facebook had over 1 million users in 11 months. Apple started in 1976. By 1978, right, Steve Jobs was worth over $1 million. By 1980, when they went public, Steve Jobs was worth $250 million in 4 years. These guys were not as successful as they are today, but do not be deceived. They had momentum. 1 million users in 11 months is momentum. You will not quit if you have 1 million users in 11 months. Or you should not quit if you know what you're doing, right? Even if you don't have your bank account stacked up. But if you have 1 million users in 11 months, that's a sign that you should keep doing what you're doing. Right? If you've made $1 million in your first 2 years, why would you quit? Right? Oh, they were not $1 billion company yet. They had momentum. It's just like if you have a YouTube account, for example, right? Let's say you're not monetized, but you've posted 3 videos or 4 videos or 5 videos, right? And these videos are each hitting 1,000 views. You're doing something right. You're off to a good start. You have momentum. I'll never forget how that last year, there was this young woman in 500 level that reached out to me, in law, in Unilag, and was like, Victor, I don't want to practice law. And I see what you have done for yourself in the brand communication space. That's what I want to do, right? So I told her, wait, before you make that decision, I want to give you context. So before I decided not to practice law, I had interned in 300 level at a mid-level law firm. By 400 level, I'd interned at the best law firm in Nigeria at the time. So I had legal experience and I could see what was in there before making up my mind that this is not what I want to do with my life. And by my 500 level, I had gotten work. I started working in brand communication. So I had explored both options. And as a result of the data that I got from exploring both options, I could make an informed decision, right? Which now explains my laser focus in the path that I chose, which is brand communication, right? You have not done that. So don't just make a decision because you have seen Victor, succeeded at it. You might need to take a different path. If you know anything in business, you know that there are times where you should simply give up. Right? There are ideas that are simply not working. There are businesses you'd start and then you're too early for the market or you're too late into the market. And for different reasons, they are not working. You should quit. Don't say never give up because you're looking at Facebook or Apple. You are not towing the same path. Do you understand what I'm saying? So before you take advice, before you make a decision, look at context and check if it applies to you.